Hello everybody, my name is Jan. I'm the co-founder of the Crypto Community Fund, the CCF, and the Digital Agora token. In today's presentation, we're going to talk about our community fund. We're going to talk about why we're here, why we created CCF, and what is the purpose of our community fund. So, as a first, I would like to say a disclaimer: we're not a financial advisor, nor I'm not a financial advisor, and before you make any investment, please do your own research. Investing in cryptocurrencies or anything else is always risky. I would advise everyone to invest in themselves before you make any investments whatsoever. So again, none of the information that will be said in this presentation is a financial advice. So please act accordingly. So a little bit about us. We are basically a community of crypto enthusiasts. We have created our signature token, or we could call it a asset management token, the Digital Agora, which is backed by top-tier digital assets. Our goal is to diversify and strengthen our community fund, provide our investors with a well-balanced portfolio, and the ability to trade freely and confidently. We operate as a DAO, which stands for Decentralized Autonomous Organization, which means there's no CEO, there's no centralized power. We work together as a community and everyone contributes the way they can, right? So again, we are not a typical company where you have a one person making all the decisions. We both work together in order to achieve what we aim for. Now, let's talk about a little bit about the current state of the economy. You guys have heard, I'm sure, about the negative interest rates in some countries in Europe, fractional reserve system where all the money is being created on a daily basis. G20 countries have approved the use of bail-in laws. That was done in the European Union in 2012, and the bail-in took place in, as an example, in Cyprus in 2012 or 2013. So then you have people running to the banks trying to withdraw money, but you being limited. So, in other words, keeping your money in a bank is not a good idea. Again, it's not a financial advice, but I personally do not keep any money in the bank. In 2020, last year, when COVID hit, the US printed over 22% of all USD issued since the birth of America in 1976. So there is a lot of money. Now you guys can see and experience inflation. I live in the UK and prices are spiking. So that is definitely not good. The US federal government owns approximately almost 4 trillion in assets as of August of 2021, $1.7 trillion in just in student loans. So things are getting pretty bad. Central bank digital currencies. What is CBDC? That's basically a digital currency over central banks where they aim to pay people directly, but that means 100% control of your spending habits, or whatever you pay, you'll be tracked down and there's no privacy at all. The BIS, the Bank of International Settlements, based in Basel, began fully backing 56 plus countries in developing CBDC. This includes the UK, US, Canada, Australia, Turkey, Sweden, China, and other countries as well. Now, what is cryptocurrency? A cryptocurrency is a form of digital asset based on a network that is distributed across a large number of computers. This decentralized structure allows them to exist outside the control of government and central authorities. That's why we have CCF. In 2017, the cryptocurrency market grew from 17 billion to 828. That's about 5,000% growth in just 1 year. As of September 2021, the current crypto market cap is $2.4 trillion. Now, the type of cryptocurrency, we have a different type of cryptocurrency. For example, store of value cryptocurrencies like a Bitcoin. Some people say that's digital gold, and a lot of big investment funds or banks or hedge funds, they are starting to buy and accumulate as much Bitcoin as they can and use it as a store of value. Then we have so-called smart contract cryptocurrencies, for example, Ethereum, or Polkadot, Cardano. They make it possible to create tokenized assets and decentralized applications. For example, our token has been built on Binance Smart Chain, and so on. Another type of cryptocurrency is exchange tokens. So, for example, Binance, the biggest centralized exchange, has its own token, the Binance Coin. Gate or KuCoin, they all have their own tokens. They basically use it to reward people for trading. So the more volume you create on their exchange, the more rewards you can get. Another one is Oracle cryptocurrencies, which basically make possible to bring real world data to smart contract cryptocurrency blockchain. So basically, they're bringing the data from the real world into the cryptocurrency world. Another one is privacy cryptocurrencies. Some of them are in developing stage. The one I would mention are, for example, Monero or Pirate Chain. Those are the best at the moment, as far as I know. Then we have some payment cryptocurrencies such as Bitcoin, Dash, Terra, and Telcoin. Those you can use, for example, to pay. There's another one called Shopping, for example, and that you can use to purchase anything on Amazon, for example, and you get about, I don't know, I think it's about 10% discount. So that's quite useful. And then the last one I would mention is meme coins. Basically, they have no specific use, and they just exist. They don't exist for any specific reason beside the hype, maybe a false promise, and or it's just a joke, basically. But I wouldn't advise to make any investment in those coins if there's no real, real case or anything that the token can be used in the future. Blockchain technology, some of the benefits can be you can be your own bank, you eliminate the middleman or the CEO. It's decentralized, faster, cheaper, more efficient. Immutable ledger, which means less corruption and fraud. Improved transparency, because on Binance Scan you can see, for example, every transaction that takes place. It's visible. It cannot be deleted from the website. Enhanced security or permissionless technology. Now, Bitcoin is blazing the trail of other cryptos. Bitcoin has done about 6.5 million % since it was started. From 2010 to 2015, Bitcoin increased over 1,000%. And if you compare Bitcoin with Google or Amazon or Apple or Microsoft, how many years it has taken them to become a trillion market cap. Google is the best performing asset ever created. So like we said, Bitcoin has done about 6.5 million % ROI, which is quite amazing. The global cryptocurrency adoption, I'm sure you have heard that El Salvador has adopted Bitcoin as a legal tender, which means all merchants and anyone who is in business has to accept Bitcoin as one of the way of payment. And other countries will follow very soon, such as one of them is Paraguay, Miami, Switzerland. In some cantons in Switzerland, you can pay taxes with Bitcoin. Cuba, Portugal, Malta, Estonia are very crypto-friendly countries as well. Now, mainstream crypto adoption, a lot of merchants are getting into accepting Bitcoin or Ethereum as a way of payments. Visa and MasterCard are also allowing their customers or clients to off-ramp or on-ramp Bitcoin and other cryptos as well. DeFi's market cap has grown approximately $500 million to $141 billion as of September 2021. Some of the friendly financial institutions are some of the biggest banks who are also getting into cryptocurrencies and will allow their customer to be able to invest in Bitcoin or Ethereum or any other crypto assets as well. There are other companies like such Microsoft, Tesla, Starbucks. Some of them can be seen here. Some cryptocurrency advocates like Elon Musk, who likes to tweet about Dogecoin and so on. Kevin O'Leary, he's started a DeFi company, so he is definitely getting involved. MicroStrategy, Michael Saylor, I think they own more than 100,000 bitcoins, if I'm not mistaken. So he has heavily invested as well. Cynthia Loomis is quite bullish and pro Bitcoin advocate. She's the U.S. senator, I think, for Wyoming state, if I'm not mistaken. Now, there might be some challenges for crypto rookies, such as new technology. People should educate themselves. They should do some research before they make any investment. This industry is developing very rapidly. We have more than 10,000 cryptocurrencies. Lack of knowledge leads to risk investment, so doing research prior to an investment is always recommended, and the technological aptitude. Now, what is Agora and what does it represent? Like I said, Agora is an asset management token, and it's basically represent the part of the portfolio of our fund. So if you own an Agora token, which means you own part of the fund, because the fund owns crypto assets and non-crypto assets such as gold and silver. So if you own Agora token, if you are an investor, then you basically own a little bit of the fund. It's like buying a share of a publicly traded company, and that means that you own a little bit of the company. But here you don't buy shares, you buy a token. Now, we focus on investing into Launchpad IDO tokens, which basically enable us to invest into new projects as an early bird investors, meaning we pay very little price, a big discount, and when those projects are launched on a decentralized or centralized exchanges, we make profit when possible, and then we convert those profits, or we use those profits to buy the top 20 vetted projects that we hold long term, and those will never be sold. The reason why we created Agora token on Binance Smart Chain and not on Ethereum is because the transfers are instant, low network transaction fees. It basically cost me to send Agora token to someone else a fraction of a cent. The ecosystem is built around Binance, the world's largest DX with millions of users, and hundreds of cryptocurrency projects have already been created on BSC. Some of the benefits for investors are we will build a solid digital asset portfolio. You will be working with high integrity individuals. We only invest in thoroughly vetted projects. Pool resources increase knowledge. We do webinars on a weekly basis. We're trying to teach people about the cryptocurrency market, create generational wealth, especially if you hold long term. This project is not to get rich tomorrow. It's to get rich for sure, but it's gonna take some time. We'll build on diversity and inclusion and have some fun as well. Here you can see tokenomics. Here you can see the contract address on the right side, which is needed to add the Agora token into the MetaMask or Trust Wallet. And here you can see the number of holders, and the total supply is 21 million tokens, same like Bitcoin. There will never be more than there will be never more than 21 million tokens created. Like I mentioned before, the CCF portfolio asset diversification is ideal launchpad, smart contract platform, staking coins, privacy coins, DeFi, and NFTs. Now, phase number 1 is completely sold. Like I said, we have 8 phases where we sell our tokens. When we finish the pre-sale, all 21 million tokens will be in circulation, which means 1 token will equal 1 cent. And after that, will be launched on decentralized exchanges, and after that, the price can go basically anywhere. There's no limit. Like I mentioned, the Argo pre-sale work. At the moment, we're selling the Argo token for 4 cents. We created 21 million tokens, like I mentioned before. So as soon as we finish the pre-sale, the price will be $1. We'll be launching our token on a decentralized exchange on PancakeSwap, which is the DEX of Binance Smart Chain. And as we grow the fund, the value will increase, and so will the price of the token. So here you can see the different batches. The 2 million tokens locked or reserved is for providing liquidity on a DEX, which is the decentralized exchange PancakeSwap, where we're gonna launch our Agora token. And 1 million token is for utility, which is basically the 1 million token set aside is used for paying bills. As we grow, we need to make some investment, like a new website, so marketing, insurance, and so on. So we use that to raise some cash so we can pay for our bills as well. Let's talk about the ROI a little bit. Now, imagine if you invest $1,000 in a phase 3, which we are right now. The price is $0.04, which is basically 4 cents, right? So if you invest $1,000 now, you will get 25,000 Agora tokens, which means when we finish the pre-sale in phase 8, it will be worth $25,000. At the moment, in the phase 3, we have less than 2 million tokens available. In the phase 3, we are selling 3 million tokens. We have less than 2 million tokens available. If you invest $2,000, you will get 50,000 tokens. Once we finish the pre-sale, the sale of our Agora token, it will be worth $50,000, 1-to-1 ratio. We have talked about the appreciation of our Agora token. So if you invest now in the phase 3 for 4 cents, you will get at the end of the pre-sale 25x on your investment right now. So some of the benefits we mentioned it, we diversify our crypto portfolio, access to leverage investment via IDO platforms, continuous growth of our asset portfolio, and you join like-minded, knowledgeable individuals, and you'll be part of our community. The funds that we raise are invested only in long-term hodling projects with strong fundamentals such as Ethereum, Cardano, Solana, Avalanche, Polkadot, and many more. Early access to IDO initial DEX offerings platform where we can achieve optimal leverage before those tokens are launched on the market. This enables us to grow our portfolio more quickly and then move our profits into longer term projects. And those crypto assets will never be sold. We'll keep adding more and more. And that's how we're gonna add value to our token. These are some ideal examples. This is, for example, TrustPad, a ideal launchpad that we use to invest into new projects as early bird investors. Now, you can get in touch with us via the website. You can send us an email, for example. You can send an email to deposit or support@ccl.solutions. You can approach us on Twitter. You can approach me on a WhatsApp. I have my WhatsApp number on a website or via LinkedIn or my Facebook if you like. Or you can just talk to the person who invited you to watch this presentation. Like I said, we also have a Telegram public group where you can join us freely, and yeah, and then you can stay in touch with us. You can keep an eye out to what's happening. Basically, we also have a private WhatsApp group where we only have people who have already invested, and yeah, like I said, this is a long-term project. Our job is to keep increasing the value of the fund, and therefore, in 5 years, the fund can be worth 10 million or 100 million dollars. We'll see. It's not just we keep adding continuously crypto assets into our fund, but also those assets, when they go up in value, the value of our fund increases. We also have some money set aside, so when the price goes down 40% or so, we buy the dip, and that's how we grow as well. So if you have any questions, please get in touch with me or with the person that asked you to watch this presentation. This will be available on our YouTube channel. Thanks very much for your time. And if you're interested, you can also spread the word. You can tell other people about our project. Any investment or any if you spread the word in any way with your friends or people, your colleagues or whoever, your family, is much appreciated. We are happy with any amount that anyone can invest or wish to invest. So yeah, so that's about it. There are the 2 videos on our YouTube channel that you can check it out. If you smash the like on our video, that will be much appreciated as well. Again, this is not financial advice. Nobody in our crypto community fund is a financial advisor, so please do your own research before you make an investment. Again, thanks very much for watching, and we'll see you or we'll talk to you in the next video. Thank you very much.